All right. Get ready, you guys, because today is going to be another amazing day. While we wait for everybody to get up in here, let me go ahead and make sure I see all of the chats. Yes, bitch, yes. Okay. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Bam. All right, you guys. While we wait, let's dance. the fuck? What the fuck? Hell no. No. What the fuck? Hold up. Okay, I know you didn't, bitch. You not about to cut me off my motherfucking show, bitch. You not about to ruin my shit, bitch. You not about to stop my shine. Don't fucking play with me, bitch. I don't know who the fuck ain't watching me, but keep hating, bitch. I know I look flawless. Absolutely flawless, hoe. Don't be coming in my shit. Okay? Absolutely flawless, bitch. Don't be coming in here with your negativity. Cause Mistress Lotus don't give a fuck, baby. Fuck these hoes. Fuck the haters. Fuck all you fucking haters out here. Out here. Fuck all you fucking haters. Yes. Us, we did us dancing for the day. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Hold the fuck up. I cannot believe this. We don't talk about this shit. Because this is the second fucking time. Hold up. I cannot believe that. Y'all. Okay. Let me fix this light real quick, but I'm going to say this right here, right now. Whoever the fuck is in my stream with this negative energy, bitch, I will block your bitch ass. Do not play with me. I am in no fucking mood to be playing with you hating assholes. Hate get your bitch ass up out of here, boy. Boy or girl, whoever the fuck got this haterade that they sipping, bitch. Who are the two dislikes? I bet you it's from people that have either A, been blocked, or B, they got a fucking problem with my shit. And I bet you that was a person that keeps trying to interrupt my motherfucking stream. But let me tell you this, baby. You can't stop greatness, honey. You cannot. You understand what I'm saying to you? You cannot stop greatness, bitch. So continue to watch me as I rise. And continue to be blocked and mad and broke and sad. Okay? You understand what I'm telling you? I don't give a motherfucker what you thinking about, what you talking about, who you upset with, why you upset. Bitch, nobody gives a fuck about what the fuck you doing. This is all about our motherfucking movement. We are here to do our best, be our greatest selves. We are here to ascend. We are here for transcendence. Okay? We are not fucking playing. We are not playing today. Nope, bitch. Nope. I don't have time to be playing with these hoes. And you know what? The reason why I wanted to address them today is because, and the title of this video was supposed to be Transcendence. So we'll change that in a minute. Transcendence. Okay. So let me get everything. Okay, let me get everything here, you know. So yeah, so this is the second time that somebody really just tried to like stop my stream and to stop my shine. And remember when I was telling you guys that they're trying to send psychic attack. They're trying, look, let me, does this look nice? Anyways, so yeah, there's so many people that are so pissed off and they're sitting in the back line, you know, the background and sitting on the sidelines. Fucking hating, hate snooping. That's what I'm saying. People will act like they don't fuck with you. they don't like you or that they got a problem with you, but really deep down, they are our biggest fans because they put so much energy into trying to tear down greatness, which just continues to make them look even more pathetic than they already are in reality. That's sad, bitch. But ain't nobody worried about it over here. We continuing to dance. We continuing to transcend. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? So, yes, we are going to look into transcendence. This is where we are today. Okay, so transcendence. Transcendence is the existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. And that is where we are right now. We are transcending trends, transcending society norms. We are going outside of the norm. We are outside of that box that people love to try and keep us trapped in. Well, not today, bitch, and not any day. Go sit your stinking ass down because nobody is worrying about what the fuck you got going on because all you're doing is spreading hate. But every time you continue to spread that hate, it will get projected right back at you. That's what people seem to forget. That's what people seem to forget. So while you continue to watch Mistress Lotus rise, while you continue to watch her get paid, to all the people that's hating, hate watching, hate snooping, putting dislikes, just wait until that energy comes right back to you. And I don't want to see no, oh, you know, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear shit. Shut the fuck up and take your licks. So, as I said before, transcendence. This is all about existence or experience beyond the normal or physical level. This is what we are reaching currently. And some of us may be seeing signs of this through birds, through butterflies. Now, what I've been seeing specifically, and thank you so much, Imagine May. So thinking about specifics, when it comes to birds, some of you guys have been seeing blue jays or hawks, eagles, owls, crows, birds that you don't normally see. Some of us have been seeing cardinals. This is all a representation of our transcendence, of our ascendance. When we see butterflies, this is all about us going through our process of metamorphosis after we have emerged from the cocoon. And we've integrated all of the life lessons that we have learned throughout our lifetimes up to this point. This is when we start to break free. And right now we are drying our wings before we take flight. And especially when it comes to birds that you've been seeing, hawks, blue jays, owls. Owls are all about intuition, mystery, wisdom, esoteric knowledge. Blue jays are all about good luck, abundance, prosperity, and love. Yellow, the color yellow, is all about basically applying it to the sun energy. For a time there, I was seeing yellow and black butterflies. I even saw a black and white butterfly with orange stripes on its wings. I choose to look at not only those colors are associated with, but I also feel like, especially if you've been seeing yellow or yellow and black, we are enlightened. We are finding happiness. We are finding friendship. We are finding genuine love. And even if we have not found love on the outside or a partner or a mate, we are getting in touch with self-love. We are spiritually elated. We are rising above the fray. Hence, transcendence. There are going to be a lot of people that will try and cut us down during our journey. And I've made that very clear. If you guys have not seen the collective readings that are titled, they are trying to send psychic attack, empaths and lightworkers beware. And the other one is the curse is reversed and broken. And all of the readings following that. People are not going to like us transcending, ascending, rising above the chaos that they continuously try to perpetuate on a daily basis. But I'm going to tell you what, the Queen of Swords is here and we are taking no prisoners, honey. We are taking our shot and asking questions later. and you found a cardinal's feather, red is all about the root. So this could be more focusing on your resources, your home, your foundations, your relationships, who you are as an individual, who you are becoming, who you have transformed into. Thank you so much, Jay. Yes, girl. I'm so glad that you're doing better, Dara. That's good to hear. We are leveling up. We are making great leaps and bounds. My pleasure, Tiana. Welcome to the Lotus Squad and welcome to the live stream. We hope to see more of you soon. Guys, for those of you that want one question readings, keep in mind, as we're getting into the collective, you are more than welcome to book using Super Chat or PayPal. If you feel more comfortable using Super Chat and you do not happen to see the $20 option, make sure you pick the $24.99 just to be fair. PayPal is always linked in the description box below, and you guys are more than welcome to reach out to one of my moderators, have them copy the link and paste it here so you can navigate to get booked for your one question reading. Okay. For those of you that are interested in tarot classes, also as a side note, open enrollment ends April 30th. I see a few new faces in here. So if you guys are interested in that, it is a 7-day crash course, but you get to keep all of your materials for a lifetime. And you guys will be getting little secrets, tips, and tricks from yours truly. Shout out to all of my sponsors, by the way, before we dig into this reading wholeheartedly. Thank you guys so much for your support. Guys, if you would like to become a sponsor, I have a join button on my channel and underneath all of my videos. It is $4.99, which is half of the cost for a Netflix subscription, but triple the entertainment and triple the value. So guys, it's a great way to show your support. I am planning this RV trip so I can go out and meet all of you. So the more readings that you guys get, even to those of you who donate, those of you who share these videos, like these videos, comment on these videos, and to those of you who book tarot courses, things of that nature, that helps support this channel as well as helps me get out there to do this RV trip. And yes, I was going to mention merch after that. I am always selling merch at all times, 24/7, baby. You can go check out my designs. My merch shelf will always be at the bottom of all of my videos, and you guys can see what I have to offer. They are definitely some premium designs that I've created from yours truly. And you guys also have a chance to input some of your ideas and designs to where I can make something custom for all of you. Okay. So let me get my, let me get my boobies right. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like now that the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords is here, we have the Temperance here. We are focused on long term. We are remaining balanced. Lotus Squad. Yes. Blessings to all boss bitches. And I'm at the very top of my game. And I bet you all of you guys are too. And people are not liking that. But we are continuing to move forward nonetheless. And remember, we discussed this Eight of Wands. Good evening, my baby girl. In reference to this Eight of Wands, we talked about the Bermuda Triangle. We talked about, are you willing to go into the center of that? Are you ready to uncover the secrets that have not been illuminated just yet? Are you ready to go to a completely new dimension? Because this is where we're going. We're ascending. We're going upward. We're going towards the light. Our crown and third eye chakras are on point, baby. We are receiving so much data and processing it all, integrating it into our new found belief systems. We are focused on our money. We are focused on our home. We have come out of a lot of instability within our lives. We may be communicating with someone we may have broken up with or receiving communication from this person. Some of us could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Sagittarius, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or some of us could have these signs in our charts. But we could be discussing some things with someone we may have broken up with. Maybe someone from our family is reaching out to us here. It could be a motherly figure for some of us. But we're discussing things such as money. Discussing ways to regain our sense of stability here in our home. We may have had some trouble here manifesting things into the tangible, manifesting tangible things into the physical realm. And I feel like although we are abundant, we are receiving money We are receiving opportunities to make more money. But it's up to us to figure out which ones would be more lucrative for us, which ones would be more valuable for us, which ones would help us propel forward with this Eight of Wands energy. What can help us move forward at such an accelerated rate that we are almost unable to keep up with it? But see, we're still keeping up. I even see this Five of Pentacles. Some of us could be dealing with the situation. Some of us could be dealing with the Cancer here as well. Some of us could be dealing with a situation where we are working on building long-term stability for ourselves, building a foundation that will sustain us for many generations to come. Some of us may have been dealing with, spending too much. Maybe we're, getting into shopping addictions. And we're starting to find a healthier balance because right now we are financially depleted. Some of us have been going through a situation where we are still in a process of our recovery here. All because we've broken up with someone here or we're dealing with a situation where we're dealing with broken homes, broken families. And we're starting to integrate all of these lessons that we've learned throughout our lifetimes. We're starting to remain even-keeled, maintain our equilibrium here. We're starting to look at where our money is going. And realizing that we need to start putting it into things, ventures, investing in the right things, investing in ourselves. For those of us dealing with the divorce here, some of us may have, dealt with spending a lot of money, especially with lawyers, court costs, making sure that we come out on the winning end. We've dealt with a lot of conflict here. And mainly it's been focused on family and relationships, money especially. Some of us could have dealt with someone taking money from our home. Family members could have been taking money from us. Some of us could be spending money on, someone that has been sick in the family, hospital bills, all kinds of things here. But we're starting to prioritize. We're starting to budget. And that's very good, Leanne. I hope that you've been sleeping with that blue kyanite because we can heal through our dreams. And this is where we are now. All of the loss that we have gone through, we have gained so much more, and we are continuing to gain so much more. Those that we have departed from or who have departed from us, we are not allowing it to affect us. With this Chariot, we are moving forward. We are triumphant. We are victorious. We start to see more success concerning our creative projects, concerning work, concerning us creating more ways to have multiple streams of income, ways to supplement our income. We are successful. There are those that will continue to try and take their shot at us. One of these animals here in the front or leading this chariot here has 3 arrows sticking out of its shoulder. And you can see that right here. Those 3 arrows here. It could be 3 people taking their shot. It could be people within the family, people that we have decided to remove from our lives. We are continuing to maintain our control, our focus, our precision, our ambition, our fire. Yet there's still some people here that are trying to send psychic attack. They're trying to stop our shine. They're trying to bring us down. They're trying to project their insecurities, their fears, their doubts onto us because they see that we are rising and surpassing them. All this anxiety that we have been dealing with, it's coming to an end. And we are putting a stop to it once and for all. We are confronting the problem head on. If we feel that others are trying to attack us psychically, we create counterproductive or counteractive measures. We counteract. We counter what they project onto us. We protect ourselves using crystals, using mantras, meditation, reaching out to our angels, our spirit guides. We must learn that when we are being opposed by those in our family, we must turn away from those people once and for all for our own sanity. We must realize that just because they are family does not keep us bound to them, bound to their secrecy, their lies, their abuse, their manipulations. We have the power to release ourselves. And once we move on, this is where the success truly starts to flourish. And I also see here the Seven of Pentacles, which is a great sign. Some of us could be dealing with someone here, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, or just someone who is very young here, or someone that is young at heart. We could be dealing with children for some of us that applies to, where there's an emotional outburst. We could be dealing with someone who's offered their heart or is making an offer here. Someone is turning this down, or we are turning this down. Again, this is someone who is extremely emotionally immature, someone who is insecure. They are not healing, but we are with the Seven of Pentacles. We are planting our seeds. We've already planted our seeds. If we are starting our own business, if we are moving forward in our lives, leveling up, we will start to see our garden start budding and preparing itself for harvest. We have reached levels of understanding that has changed our lives. We are reaching a level of healing that will continuously transform us inside out. We are not accepting small offers any longer. We are not dealing with childishness. We are not dealing with insecurities. If we are starting our own business, we are starting to see that long-term stability is starting to come of what we have been producing, what we have been working towards, what we have been investing in. When it comes to marketing our business, finding other people, networking, trying to get together, creating connections, long-lasting connections that can help us build our empire. Something that will last, something that will stand the test of time. There are people that are very insecure. It's starting to make them look at themselves. They're starting to look at themselves and realize that they have continuously chosen not to make the necessary changes in their own lives. It's exacerbating their insecurities here. Because we are healed. We don't need them to confirm what it is that we already understand spiritually within us. We don't need their validation, nor are we seeking it. And I see this Ten of Swords reversed. I'm not going to harp too much on that, but I will say that whatever has come to an end was inevitable, and it was necessary for our evolution, for our metamorphosis. Let's go ahead and continue to lay this out. I'm going to go ahead and give me some water before we get up in here. Water. Okay, we're going to get some water. Okay, and we're going to get into this. I love it. 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 Okay, all right. We're off to a great start, you guys. So let me go ahead and take my little sip. Let me get this incense going. Okay. Because we are about to break all of this shit down. There are a lot of silent haters and even vocal haters. But it's not stopping us. You hear what I'm saying? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? They wish that they could attain the things that we are effortlessly, flawlessly achieving. They wish they could do it like us. So some will try to implement what it is that we do, but they will inevitably fail. They don't have what it takes to keep it up for the long term. They don't have what it takes to overcome all of the trials and tribulations that we have all gone through and surpassed and now transcending. Regardless of what has threatened to cause our foundation or our home to be unstable, we are finding new ways to create stability. We are moving homes, changing jobs, changing our look, changing our style, changing our circle. Putting a stop to toxic family relationships and connections. If we know that it does not serve our higher purpose, we are doing away with it. Those that are still stuck in the past, wanting us to grovel and beg them for forgiveness when they have done nothing to apologize or to make amends on their own, we will be releasing this. We are no longer stuck here. And there are other people surrounding us that are still stuck, wanting us to be unhappy because they themselves are still miserable. But we will not allow them to overtake us. We have a lot to celebrate here, especially to those that have triangulated us. They're finding out real quick that that third party was not all that they were cracked up to be. All that glitters is not gold. And can I get an amen? Okay. They realized that they were chasing the stars when they had the sun and the moon. They chose cubic zirconium when they had a perfectly fashioned diamond right in front of them. See, they downgraded in layman's terms. And now they're realizing that. Now they're looking back at us, hoping that they still have that door open and available for them to walk through at any time when it's convenient for them, but it ain't happening, baby. We are coming across those that are very good friends for our journey at this current time. And I will say this, rejection is God's protection. So whether we're rejecting people or whether people are rejecting us, they're finding out real quick. They made a huge mistake. We are starting to tap into our creative reserves. We are starting to tap into this happiness. Money is coming in. Success. We're starting to see things come to fruition after such a long period of instability, feeling broken, dealing with a breakdown in communication. Now we are speaking our truth without fear, without hesitation. We're seeing 444, 333, 88. 777. We're continuing to level up. We are moving into the fifth dimension. Even with 1111, we are going through the spiritual gateway to get to this fifth dimension. See, people are still trapped in the matrix. People are still attached to their material possessions, to things that aren't even really here. It's all an illusion of success, an illusion of happiness when they're posting pictures on social media trying to make it seem like everything is going well. But yeah, somebody's moving out with the third party situation. They may have moved the third party in. They moved them out just as quickly as they moved in, or the other party decided that they were leaving. They were done with the situation. Realize that trash, another man's trash, is not another man's treasure in this case. You picking up what I'm putting down? Because all of the lying, the cheating, the conniving, the thievery, the sneakiness, the jankiness, the ratchetry, all of the above, we've pulled back. No games. We are seeking our justice. We have people watching us here, watching from afar. Our spirit guides are continuously protecting us, continuously shielding us from all of the psychic attack, from all of the nonsense, from all of the sneaky bullshit, from all of the lies, those that are trying to take from us, all the while smiling in your face and calling themselves your friend. All the while telling you, I want you to do well, but really secretly deep down, they don't want you to do better than them. They want you to do good, just not better than them. But now that they see that we are doing better than them and we are going to continue to do better than them, they got a problem. For those of us that have lied, cheated, connived, trampled on others to get to where they are currently, the higher up you go, the harder you fall. And once they fall, they're going to have to meet every single person that they stepped on to get to where they fell from. All the lies that they were floating on, riding on, hoping not to be found out. Some of us could be dealing with an air and earth sign that has been watching us. For some of us, it can even be a fire sign here. If anything, I see all of the signs, to be real with you. But those dealing with a fire sign, it could be a Sagittarius specifically, or they could have that somewhere in their chart. Again, I see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming up, and I now see Virgo. Now they're like a recluse. They're pulling back. They don't want to say anything because they were hoping to see us broken and curled up on the fucking floor, but we are not. We are rising above. We're standing tall. Got a new haircut, got a new hairdo. Making sure our nails and makeup is done. Making sure that when we walk out of the house, we feel good. We smell good. And we know we taste good too. That's probably why they're trying to come back. But they can't get a taste of this anymore, baby. I know it was good. I know it was A1, honey. I know it was. But you, again, once again, chose cubic zirconium over the diamond, the rare diamond that was before you. So you can sit there and stew and be upset and watch from the sidelines. You can continue to be a recluse. Somebody's not wanting to speak. Because they know that they've been found out. They're trying to divert the attention away from their deceptions, from their lies, all those years. Okay. Trying to run and hide. You can run all you want, but honey, you will never be able to hide. You can't hide from God and you cannot hide from the truth. So keep on trying and failing, baby, and keep on watching while we transcend. Keep on watching, baby. I know it makes you upset. I know it makes you mad that you can't come in and out when you want to, like you used to. I know it makes you mad because I'm doing better than you are. I'm doing better than you will ever do. Okay. That's what we're telling all these people that have tried to wear masks to try and get something out of us. Everybody always wants something, but we're not even giving them any play. We're not even falling for the deception. We're not falling for the gaslighting anymore. We're not falling for their projections anymore. We know their game. And the game is watered down anyway, might I add. But we see through it. Okay. We're keeping to ourselves. Consistently improving, consistently remaining unbothered. You picking up what I'm putting down? Two of Wands. So we have made major decisions. We're making major moves. We're getting creative. We're starting to actualize all of these creative ideas or creative projects. If we were thinking about starting a business, we're starting to actualize these things. We are starting to communicate with those that can help us get these ideas up off of the ground. We are starting to make money. We are healing from the heartbreak. We are healing from our past childhood traumas. We are healing once and for all. We are releasing the pain and replacing it with happiness and victory and abundance, prosperity, health, wealth. We don't need these people in our family that continuously try to tear us down. We don't need these people that call themselves our friends all the while silently holding this jealousy and resentment towards us, because we are choosing and we have chosen to do better than those before us and those around us. They're mad at the wrong person. They should be mad at themselves for continuously doing the same shit, expecting different results, like the insane, pathetic mess that they are. They hoped that we would also be in the same boat with them, being pathetic and bubbling all over ourselves and flipping and falling all over ourselves, feeling lost, unable to pick ourselves up. But honey, we picked ourselves up 10 times over. And once we fall again, we will pick our damn selves up right back so fast, dust ourselves off, and keep trying until we make it, baby. And we ain't even got to fake it till we make it. We already making it, because it was a choice. Wow. Oh, there you go. So clarifying this, Queen of Swords, some of us could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, or a Taurus. Something could be canceled here. Whether it's a trip, or maybe we're experiencing delays with something here, delays with something coming to completion, delays with finding closure. We're reaching out, someone's reaching out to us. Maybe one of these signs are speaking to us. But we realize that we're going to have to sever these bonds once and for all, regardless of who tries to reach out to us, regardless of who tries to get a piece of us. They have no place in our lives anymore. They were not a part of our struggle, so they damn sure are not going to be a part of our victory. Can I get an amen? Okay. All this conflict that they're bringing to us. Psychic attack, trying to do spells. It's not successful. So now they're sitting on the sidelines. Shit not moving forward for them. They still don't have any closure. We see the truth. We don't need them to speak to us or to respond or to what have you, for us to know deep down what's really going on. We know who needs to be a part of our long term and who was only part of the short term. Temporary people. We found permanent solutions to these temporary people. Do you hear what I'm saying? If there was supposed to be a trip here with someone, we've canceled that already. Someone's still reeling about that. There's a lot of deception in the way. Somebody is keeping us in the dark about how they truly feel because of their ego, because of their pride issue. They're trying to hide, but they can't hide, because when the sun comes out, it's going to burn that ass up so quick. It's going to expose all of those things that were hidden for so long. And then we will definitely go beyond that tower moment. We have another 9 here. We're taking that last and final step out that damn door of pain, misery, and trauma, and we are welcoming ourselves into this new journey of happiness, abundance, success, love, friendship. We are getting acquainted with our ancestors, our angels. We are getting acquainted with our psychic and intuitive gifts. Some of us are mediums where we can see spirits. I can see spirits. I'm an empath, a Heyoka empath. You guys may be having visions. You guys may be experiencing some new dormant abilities that maybe you weren't aware of before while going through all of this painful mess that we have already emerged from. They're trying to keep us in the dark, but they're failing. They're trying and failing. Somebody was supposed to help someone here. Someone is hiding out. Someone has withdrawn. Oh yeah, I'll help you with this, or I'll help you with that. But then they know damn well that they don't have it to help. They just wanted to feel good, or maybe felt like it was just the right thing to say. And then try and turn it around on us when we confront them about it. Or they completely ignore, avoid, sweep shit under the rug. Nine of Wands reverse. Oh yeah, there's a lot of defensive people around us. And all of these defensive people that are allowing the darkness to consume them, allowing their shadow to overtake them. These imbalanced, poor, lost souls trapped in the fucking matrix, full of fear, doubt, anxiety, paranoia. Everything that they've been projecting onto us and those around them is now catching up to them, and it's biting them hard in that ass. We're not putting any more time into this because of this. It's too much pressure. It's too much stress. All it does is bring this energy when we're trapped in our minds, dealing with pain, thinking about all of the past things that have been said and done to hurt us, to stab us in the back. We have already healed from this. But there are those around us that have not, because they continue to be defensive. They continue to bring about nothing but opposition. They themselves are paranoid because they know what they do. They think that just because they do these things to people that everyone else is just like them. Well, it's just not true. And some of them can be reaching this realization finally. Took them long enough, right? Somebody is extremely hesitant to reach out. They don't know what to make of this. They're insecure. They don't ever allow themselves to be in tune with their emotions because they are fearful. They are coming from a place of poverty consciousness, fear-based thinking, coming from a place of lack. But I will say this. We will be receiving communication very soon. And some of y'all may want a one-question reading. I have a feeling somebody wants one or somebody wants to donate, because whoever it is, I see that quick communication is coming in. So if you guys want a one-question reading, go ahead and break it down. Go ahead and do what you need to do, because I see good things coming to all of us. Abundance, news of money coming in, moving to a new home, moving to a new job, moving to somewhere better, onward to greener pastures. We can see the forest for the trees. We are able to maintain our sense of control when it comes to our finances, when it comes to our relationships, who we are as individuals. We run this. And don't ever let these bitches out here that's hate watching, hate snooping forget it. Okay? Don't ever let them forget it. Continue to shine, regardless of who tries to put out your light. I love seeing him in the upright, because this is us being about our business. Our foundations will be stable beyond measure. We will be able to move onward and not just upward in the physical plane. We will be moving onward and upward spiritually. And that's where it counts. We can now come from a place of self-love, self-confidence, self-assuredness. We have the control in the situation, not the other way around. Mama and daddy don't have control anymore. Aunts and uncles and cousins and sisters and brothers don't have control anymore. They don't have the upper hand anymore. And they see it because it's clear as fucking day. You understand what I'm saying? This is our birthright. We are establishing our own legacy. We are making a name for ourselves. We are setting the foundation. We are setting the tone. We are changing the game. We are the ones that people come to for answers, for direction, for guidance. Once again, we run this shit. And don't let anyone forget that. And I like how I see the Queen and the King here. Both of Pentacles. Money is damn good. Our home will be stable if we were worrying about that. And everybody else is trying to shake our faith. We will not be collaborating with people here that bring this devilish energy. We are not dealing with people who are stuck in the life of addictions. We are not staying stuck with people who tempt us sexually, tempt us with materialistic things, tempt us with Something that's too good to be true. Our attitude is not the same. We walk different. We move different. We think different. Addictions are not going to overpower us. We will stop putting money into this. We are committing to ourselves and no one else. And that's where it starts. And there will be people that will tempt us because they see that, but we're not working with them. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And if we're dealing with people like this that drink a lot, do drugs, they're all about sex and money, things, that's it. We are not working with this anymore. We're not staying trapped in the confines of our mind. We're not staying trapped in the vicious cycle of addiction, in the vicious cycle of karmic relationships. We're not bound to this anymore. But there are other people that are still stuck in this energy, and they want to drag us down with them because misery motherfucking loves company. But we're going to tell them something. Thanks for the invite, but no thanks, bitch. We are healing right now. We are releasing pain right now. We don't have time to continuously go in circles doing the same shit that we know will bring us nothing. It will bear no fruit. Ah, look at this. The magician, or rather the starman. We are reaching the stars. We are becoming a star. Transcendence. Our manifestation abilities are on point here, and it's room to celebrate. There are 3 people here that may be helping us financially, or 3 people here that's celebrating our successes. 3 people here that we have just met, new friends, new phone, who this, new number, who this. We're not worried about social media anymore. We're not trying to keep up with everybody else and try to appear as though we're having just this time of our lives when it's not true. We're not getting involved in all of that. Another air sign card here. The only thing that we're missing is the damn King of Swords. And I bet you he's going to come out in the reversed if he does come out. But I will say this. Whoever is watching us, they're very angry. And they're wanting to cut us down. But they can't. Because look, they're all beaten down, battered and bruised. But these are all self-inflicted wounds. This is what they chose. They're living in the fast lane. They're here, there, everywhere. They're always ready for battle, ready to come for your head. Because they're not living right. They're not doing what they need to do to make the necessary changes that are on the inside that need to be changed. They don't want to do this. They want to continue to go in circles and be lost. They don't want to put in that legwork. They don't want to face the pain. They don't want to face the truth. But we're going to give it to them straight with no motherfucking chaser. And they may not like that. Someone may be coming in really quickly here. After they've gone through all of this bullshit. Some of us could be dealing with somebody here that had a third party that did all this to them. Some of them can be dealing with domestic abuse issues, drug use, drinking, partying, stealing shit, living reckless. We have eyes all around us because look at this card. They think they're being sneaky, but our ancestors have been watching. God has been watching. And just when they think they got off scot-free, bam, reality hits their dumb ass right in their fucking funky ass, busted ass lip. Bip, bip. Queen of Wands reverse. Some of us could be dealing with a motherly figure here. There could be an issue here where this person is really aggressive or they're just not very friendly. They're not very warm. They're not very nurturing. Some of us could be dealing with a third party like this. They're very jealous. They've got a lot of insecurities within them. This resulted in a lost friendship because this person is basically damn near a prostitute. You know, they'll take your man and, you know, smile in your face and act like they're friends, but really they have an insecurity issue. They have a jealousy issue. This is a mother who is dependent on those around her because she herself is not confident in her abilities to do it on her own. She's not confident in the fact that she deserves better. She just feels that she's not worthy. Some people could be dealing with someone here that went to a third party because of this, because they're insecure, because they're able to run over this person and do whatever the hell that they want to do without this person confronting them because they're too insecure. But now I feel like there's some anger here. Someone was trying to make the other person jealous with a third party and it didn't work. All that it ended up with was a broken friendship, lost trust, and a lost cause. Someone could be dealing with a third party where some of us could be dealing with our divine masculine or our divine feminine, going with someone who is their karmic. And they're raising hell right now. They're telling a lot of lies. They're telling a lot of tall tales. But I will tell you this, Ace of Pentacles is very real. And we saw the Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, the World, and the Chariot come out in the last collective. Guys, if you have not seen that video, I suggest y'all go check it out. It's the Sun, the World, and the Empress. And all of that will be presented to us through this new beginning. A windfall of money comes through. For those of us dealing with legality issues, we will be winning. Assured success. The Knight of Wands reversed. Yep, this person is scattered. This person could be reaching out to us. They're very lusty. You know, that's all that they really have to offer. This is the fuckboy card. We're kind of bored of this situation, you know. But it's because this person is so insecure. They're so immersed in all of their problems, their darkness, their vices. They keep sweeping shit under the rug, never confronting themselves. Constantly getting themselves involved with conflict, starting shit, trying to pit people against each other, in and out of people's lives, whenever it's convenient for them. Just like a goddamn revolving door. They thought that that's how we would always be, but they found out real quick that that's not how we are. We're done. We're not accepting any invitations here. If we're dealing with any delays concerning a trip or delays with some money coming in or, you know, something that ended up getting canceled and rescheduled. We're going to keep to ourselves while we wait for things to start moving forward. But this person is very bitter, very negative. I love how the Justice and the Tower came out. So we are delegating all of these relationships, these experiences, these people. We're delegating accordingly. We are doing what is fair, what is just, what is right. We are using intellect and we are also using our heart, but equally balanced, not immersing ourselves in one or the other too much. We've seen the truth. We know what's up. Even if they didn't just say it from their own mouths, we see through their action or even their inaction. We see it through the way that they communicate or even the things that they don't communicate. We are able to see through the madness. We are standing on our own. Balance and honesty and integrity. This is where we are. And people don't like having a tower moment. They don't like when the mirror is shoved back into their face, especially when they try to show everybody else the mirror, but they're not looking at it themselves. Well, we're going to make them look at it. We're going to resemble the mirror that they consistently try to avoid and ignore and run from and hide from. They can't hide from the truth. They cannot hide from the sun. They cannot hide from God. And they for damn sure cannot hide from our ancestors or from us. So keep sending your little bullshit ass, weak ass, watered down spells because it's just going to backfire, dumbass. So just keep it up. Keep being stupid. Keep being fucking retarded. You gonna find out real quick. Don't fucking write a check that your ass can't cash. Because this one is something that you will not be able to cash. Then what? The running and the hiding days are over. Running from ourselves, running from our problems. These days are over. And we made that choice to stop the cycle. All this gossip going on in the workplace, gossip going on, between other family members. Friendships that really turned out to be snakes. And situationships. Frenemies. Wolves in sheep's clothing. We're dropping that. Some of us could be dealing with some issues concerning money coming in. There could be a delay with some money that we've been waiting on for a while. And it may cause a little bit of stress. We may be feeling like we're unable to pull ourselves out of the hole, but we will pull ourselves out of the hole. We just need to drop the ball with anyone and anything who brings this energy, Anyone who is karmic, anyone who is tempting us to do things that are lower vibrational things. One night stands, drinking, drugs, partying, reckless living. The more we continuously go back to addictions, the more we continue to go back to these toxic relationships, the more of this energy we will accumulate in our lives. The more obstacles that we will put before our own selves if we remain stuck in this energy. But by releasing ourselves from this and changing our attitude and not working with people that bring about this energy, accepting reality for what it is rather than what we want it to be, dropping the ball when need be, accepting that there are family members that just aren't for us. Just because they're blood doesn't mean that they're going to be trustworthy. Doesn't mean that they're going to value us and love us. Doesn't mean that they don't have ulterior motives just because they're family. But there's been a lot of abusive relationships that we have left and walked away from. Abusive environments, such as workplace environments. Overworking us, underpaying us. Choosing people due to favoritism. Cutting hours. Skimming off the budget. Smiling in your face all the while stabbing you in the back and digging in your pocketbook. And let this be a testament to where we are now. When we move on from all of this, when we don't allow people to continue to gaslight us, when we stand in our truth, regardless of whether we are standing alone, we are still going to be triumphant. We are still going to be successful. We win. Even when they tried to stop us and they thought they won, they're finding out that they didn't win shit. The only thing that they won was more of the same. Family members still stuck in their ways. People aren't moving. They're real lazy. They're boring. So they're always bored because they do not get up and do anything different. They don't change. They're stagnant. Their lives are stagnant. Day in and day out, they are with themselves. They do the same thing. They ruin their relationships in the same way. This is their karma. But it doesn't mean that we have to subject ourselves to that by trying to give someone love that has not been loving us. We're moving on. We're not staying stuck. We're not staying trapped. We're getting in touch with our spirituality. We're reaching out to teachers who can help us to expand our skills, expand our knowledge. We're reaching out to lawyers to finally put that nail in that coffin, that final nail in that coffin, to end things once and for all, because things are not growing. They are not evolving. So I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time for your crusty ass. And that's what we're telling people. We're making moves, massive moves, in every sense of the word. In every realm of our lives, emotionally moving on to a new workplace, moving on to a new country, new city, new state, new phone, who this, new look, who this, leveling up. We want marriage. We want family. We want something real and genuine, but we're not going to continue to reach out to family members that are continuously in the same position that they choose to remain in. We can't save them, and they damn sure ain't trying to save us, so we just need to save ourselves. Which I'm going to play a song. That just reminded me of a song that I'm going to play for the little break part, for our smoke break, because we will be taking a damn smoke break after this, because this is intense in a good way. Okay? But it's called fucking moving forward in our lives. It's called Save Yourself. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. And these people here, if they really want to change, if they really wanted the help that they claim that they need and that they really want, if they really wanted to change the way that they claim that they want to and all this and that, but not ever following through on anything, if they really wanted that change, then they would do it in the ways that we are, rather than trying to leech off of us, rather than trying to tear us down. But they choose to do nothing. We must move on. They choose to stay stagnant. They choose to stay stuck in this lower vibrational frequency. They choose to allow themselves to be manipulated and lied to and deceived and used by the devil, by dark entities, by reptilians. They choose to allow these attachments to adhere to their spirit, ridding them of a spirit to begin with. Some of us can be dealing with the Taurus and did not tell you that the King of Swords will be reversed. Did not tell you. I don't know how I know. I just know. I knew the King of Swords. If all the swords would be here, the King of Swords would be in the reversed. This person is just abusive, verbally abusive. They mess with your mind. They like to cause chaos. They're overbearing. They like to dominate the conversation. It's all about me, me, me all the fucking time. We're blocking this. They're manipulative. They're deceptive. They will never, ever be who they truly are, because they themselves don't even know, because they're not trying to make a difference. They're not trying to better themselves. They're too ignorant to realize that there's always room for improvement. They're too immature to realize that everybody's got to grow up sometime. But I guess they want to remain with their bib and their binky and want to be burped and, you know, bottle fed or breastfed by their mommy. We're done with all of this, but yet they got the nerve to be abusive and a tyrant. Some of us could be dealing with workplace situations where someone was just extremely controlling and abusive. Someone wants to control the way that we perceive ourselves. Someone wants to control the way that they appear to others. Someone wants to control the way that a conversation goes. Someone wants to control when and how and where they decide to enter or exit our lives. But yet they don't have any goddamn control. I knew he would come out in reversed. This is somebody who's real wishy-washy. They're regretting how they truly feel. They're regretting it. They're regretting all the petty shit they said, all the petty shit that they did. But they won't ever admit it. You want to know why? Because then that would have to bring them to a point to where they have to accept that they were wrong the entire time. And they don't want to do it because they're too prideful. They can't seem to let go of the illusion of control because they obviously have no control. They themselves are out of control. They're all sad, regretful. But we've already separated. We've let go of friendships, let go of people that bring about this energy where we're not happy. We're letting go of people, especially in our family, that makes us feel lonely, even in a crowd of people. that make us feel this huge loss. If we're suffering financial losses, it will be replenished. If we're suffering divorces, breakups, broken families, broken homes, having to divvy up the children and this and that, divvy up the finances, divvy up the accumulated items. Whatever sadness that we have experienced, it has only been temporary and we are overcoming it. Period. 10 of Cups. We are getting along with those around us, but just be wary that the more people we come across, and just the fact that we ourselves are light, that means that we attract all energies, light and dark. So keep that in mind with people who try to be deceptive, Pisces, or those with Pisces in your chart. Keep in mind that your intuitive abilities are on point. Everything is happening at a subconscious level where we are starting to come to terms with everything that we've been dealing with certain people in our lives, family included. We are getting along with those around us. We are finding emotional fulfillment by completing these cycles, by calling a spade a spade. So, with that being said, I am going to play a song along, okay? You hear what I'm saying? Let me fix this up, you guys. Let me fix it. So we're going to play that song where he's saying, save yourself, save yourself. Hopefully I don't get a gosh doggone copyright strike. But you know. And everybody, if you guys would like to join me to smoke, you're more than welcome to join me, because after that reading, honey, your girl would love to go ahead and wind down a little bit. And yeah, if those of you are interested in one question reading, some people have even gotten 2 questions, but they paid 40, 3 questions is 60, so on and so forth. But whatever you would like answered, reach out to me. Let me know, you know. Those of you, like I said, thank you so much to those of you who have donated, those of you that have already gotten 1 question readings. And for those of you that would like to leave a rating for me, you guys can go check out my Facebook page. That is always linked below. All my information, you guys can catch me on Instagram at Mistress Lotus 1111. And yeah, you can check me out at Mistress Lotus for my like page on Facebook. And so every little bit helps, you guys. You know, I know we pay for internet, we pay for cable, we pay for a phone bill, pay for this, pay for that. We all got bills. But especially when it comes to this kind of movement where I'm trying to heal people worldwide, I would love to see support for that. I would love for all of us to be able to meet one another and to do this RV thing and to really come together. But on that note, thank you so much, Renee. Thank you so much. What if you only have $7.50? Well, you could donate if you would like to. I mean, you don't have to get a reading. You can always wait until you can get a reading, but donations don't hurt, y'all, you know, but I'm not going to sit here and beg for donations. Now, with that being said, let's play this song so you can hear what I'm talking about. That lyrics are running shit. I did around he loses shoes. Traffic is there because my history and my friends don't see what I see. Solemn faces in the books that told me the story like I'm not the first delusional coming to grip, losing my friends. It's killing me graceful, so I apologize. What happens when I die? No answer. Sadness strikes me dead in my belly state. Remembering some girl I never loved, so far this heart. From the world I can't know. In the face I need see. When he got to the back of burned and how the father the wife and kids and I'm looking for him and he's hiding from me because he doesn't exist in this world. He's in heaven, he's been given the rest of limbo like me. Who keeps me warm when it's freezing in the summertime? Screaming how funny I was, drunk outside clubs. Practicing spaghetti, guitar, people over who've been
You're my kinsman, brought a guitar for the trip, cause didn't know how to play, but I felt it in my stomach. He sang gibberish, and wrote gibberish, and wrote gibberish. Still as gibberish can be alive. July 2nd, 1999. Party's on, put out the bonfire. Something about 40s, something about not living, something about driving down a unlit rock trail. It's a mountain, it's on nameless Sebago City. It's awesome documentary shit. Didn't thrill me. I'm standing here. It's the last safe place on earth. And when I first saw the flames at the bottom of my throat, kind of friends melting to the rocks and ticks feasting my piggy flesh. These two will try to kill me. These three are dead. I should be home asleep, not being blamed for someone's stupidity. It's not the rope, the space around me gripped, and I was shaped the white bird that don't sing. That is always there, but I can't touch. I will not pass, I'm passed out. I will overdose it. I'll be eaten by my own mortality. When dogs bark in the country, the junkies overdose in amusement parks. I'm constantly something unseen. I bang the payphone, lost my cell phone. I can't remember anyone's number, not even my own. If you wanna be in my movie, don't move, don't talk, don't just stand there. I am not Zen, I'm calm like a city killer with poison. Oh, waiting patiently by the lake to be saved. By cut out friends who cut out, save yourself. I am not Zen, I'm calm like a city killer with poison. Oh, waiting patiently by the lake to be saved. By cut out friends who cut out, save yourself, save yourself, save yourself, save yourself. I am not Zen, I'm calm like a city killer with poison. Oh, waiting patiently by the lakes to be saved. I cut off friends and cut off. Save yourself, save yourself, save yourself, save yourself. I am not Zen, I'm calm like a city killer with poison. Oh, waiting patiently by the lakes to be saved. I cut off friends and cut off. Save yourself, save yourself, save yourself, save yourself. I am not Zen, I'm calm like a city killer with poison. Oh, waiting patiently by the legs to be saved. I cut off friends and cut off. Save yourself, 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 save yourself. Y'all need to check out those lyrics. There were certain things that he said within the track too that could be relevant to certain people that we've dealt with. If we've ever wondered if they loved us, or if they ever, if we've ever wondered if what we were dealing with them, or what we felt or what they felt was real, there's something in there that I felt like was addressed. But, so there's another song, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Your girl has so much shit. Your girl, she has so much shit. All right, let's check this out. We're going to have a little break. Usually I find when I stay on longer, it gives more people to join us. And if more people want readings, I'll be here to do that. But yeah, since it's Sunday, we're going to take it easy. We're going to chill. We got our little reading. You feel what I'm saying? And let's just jam, y'all. This is one of my favorites. It's called Bitch Lasagna. I'm not sure if you guys know who PewDiePie is and what was going on between him and T-Series, but it was just a little playful little diss track. And so let's go ahead and see what's up. God, that's so corny.
I don't like your T-Series. Nothing personal, kid. But I must go all out. Just this once.
Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be. Sit the fuck down, T-Series, I'm here to spit the real tea.
You're trying to beat through me from battle number 1, but you in the year you lose.
So let's think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done. Cause we only just begun.
Zero fighters gone, so come on, T-Series.
Looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve your bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna.
Look at
T-Series and just crying for the mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna.
T-Series ain't
nothing but a bitch
lasagna, bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series just put himself in the vagina. So who the hell is Bob and why you wanna kiss him? Ew. I'm a blue-eyed white dragon while you're just dark magician. You gotta fit up the population in your nation, but I got 9-year-olds the world's a whole, your defecation. Multipatlo, what the fuck is that? That's supposed to mean your language sounds like you come from a mumble.
What the hell is that? Hold up.
Yes, Johnny. Now don't load the sugar.
And let's throw this fucking party with some bitch. Lasagna, bitch. Lasagna. Look at these series and just crying for his mama. Bitch. Lasagna, bitch. Lasagna.
T-Series ain't nothing
but a bitch. Lasagna, bitch. Lasagna, bitch. Lasagna.
Look at T-Series
He's
and
just crying for his mama. Bitch. Lasagna. Hold on, here comes the part.
T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch. Lasagna.
Most of the else can seem to even Yay! I finally got to put one of my favorite songs on here. Okay, let's wind it down. Now we got, riled up, we're excited. I know all y'all over, with your phones, your laptop or whatever, your little tablet and shit, and y'all like, yeah, bitch, lasagna. Let's go ahead and bring it down. You know what I'm saying? And let's come up with this. Okay. Stupid ass. This is great. This is very entertaining. Pop's all about the pop and you don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Little pop. Oh. It's my baby. This my baby. This my baby. This my baby.
It's a boo-boo. You want to say hey to everybody? Oh, look at this face. That's my bear. Okay, all right. I forgot you got to appear manly in front of everybody. Okay, don't put your butt on camera this time. Get your butt. Shield that. That's, that could be worth a lot of money, son. You can't be giving that away. Wow. So this is Poppy, everybody, and it's spelled Poppy for the new people, not Poppy Chulo. It's Poppy Seed, but Poppy. This is my baby. He's a Maine Coon, and he's a big old cuddle baby. What are you doing? There you go. Oh, guys, say hi to Poppy. Say hi. Say hi, baby. You got an itchy ear? You got an itchy ear? This is itchy. And you know what? I didn't even ask you guys, how has your weekend been? What have you been feeling this weekend? Any insights? Share with the class. Let's all smoke and have a kumbaya circle. Kumbaya, my lotus. Kumbaya, hey. Kumbaya, my lotus. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lotus. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lotus. Kumbaya. Is that how the song even goes? Like, did I sing that right? I don't think I sang the end right. And one thing about my animals, I never force my animals to enjoy smoking. I used to see some of my, the people I used to know, they used to love doing that with their animals, but Poppy doesn't like that. He just likes to be chill. He likes catnip, though. That's his weed. You got itchy. What's that on your ear, Tata? Huh? What's going on? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you, Fire Goddess. Where you been, girl? The hell? Thank you. His name is Poppy. Poppy, like poppy seed. And he's my baby bear. You got boogie in your eye. Get that boogie. You get it? But yeah, you guys. So I guess this is one of the more chill streams towards the end here. For once, I kind of feel like content with the vibe that I feel with this weekend, right? I know I talked a little bit about, in one of my story times, I talked a little bit about Wishy-Washy. And Wishy-Washy is actually a Gemini, and Wishy-Washy is actually a neighbor of mine. And so he talked to me today, and, he had started some shit last time. Like I said, guys, go check out that Peg Leg story time. You guys can get the full scoop about everybody over here. But I feel like he's just wishy-washy as fuck. You never know what mood you're going to get with him. It's kind of like a Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like that's his personality. And so, like, you got to catch him on a good day. But it's best to just stay out of the way. You know what I mean? Well, anyways, we were talking a little bit. He was drinking out there, and I don't know. Definitely a King of Swords reverse energy, I'll tell you that. And did you guys know during astral projection, there's actually another crystal that I haven't really tapped too much into. Ooh, oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I blew that smoke all up in his face. Poor thing. He was just caught. But anyways, I have a rainbow fluorite obelisk. And I would suggest if you guys want to get some fluorite, you might as well just get rainbow fluorite because it includes all of the different colors, metaphysical properties all in one. But specifically, fluorite in general can help protect and cloak your spirit. So if you have, let's say somebody sent a djinn to you, or somebody is trying to have a dark entity or a dark spirit do their bidding. Fluorite, especially when you're sleeping, wherever you're going, it's a good way to cloak and mask your, you know, your unique spirit. So that's one where you could use that during, your dream state, astral projection. And then we've already talked about peacock ore in the last video, but I'll go ahead and bring this up again. You know, this is a really pretty crystal here, a really pretty stone rather. And the energy is just beautiful. So this is all about reigniting your life force, and it creates a lot of prosperity and abundance to be attracted to you. You're attracting love. You're attracting wholeness. You know, even when it comes to, let's say, if you lose a soul piece, you know, sometimes we forget that when we get into a relationship. Oh, okay. He's stretchy. Okay. All right, baby. All right. He's so cute. So we forget that when we interact with other people, even if we just open the lines of communication, that creates a bond there, and that creates an exchange of soul energy. And so when we separate, or when there's bad blood, or when, you know, whenever it's something karmic and we forget to sever those cords or sever those bonds or soul ties, we then start to attract or emulate what karmic lessons those that we have come into contact have to experience. We go through their karma, we go through their emotions, things like that. And so that is one crystal where you can definitely sever that tie a lot easier. Also reigniting that fire, that spiritual fire that we have inside of us, which is basically our life force. And it's the solar chakra. And I also have been talking about the titanium aura quartz. Now, this is interesting because it does a multitude of things. It clears all of your chakras. It aligns all of your chakras. It can energize, ground, and protect you, all the while allowing you access to the spiritual realm. One thing I noticed though is, wow, you can still see the quartz in the very center of it, but they use this process where they adhere the titanium to this quartz here. And it combines not only the metaphysical properties of the quartz itself, but the metaphysical properties of titanium as well. So like I said, when I start my crystal series, you guys, like I finally have a direction on how I want to do it. And so when I start my crystal series, then we'll talk more about specific metaphysical properties. Like I even have the crystal Bible, or actually I have a few of them. So that's helping me to identify more. I love to go to like, what is it called? Like the geology, what is that called? I call it the crystal show. They have different shows where they have custom pieces that they make themselves or that they found during excavation or what have you, while they're traveling. And so I think it's interesting just to collect things like this, but it also helps us along our journey of healing and restoration and recovery. So, and especially, I know I brought up addiction earlier, and like I said, you know, Mistress Lotus has gone through her bout with addiction, and I am as well in recovery for these things, especially when it comes to drinking and other things. And so I've learned that amethyst is very helpful for making it easier, helping us ease into that transition of living in full sobriety, living in, living a life of sobriety. Because when you are addicted, it becomes your lifestyle. It becomes a part of your lifestyle. And so amethyst is very helpful, not just for the crown chakra and the psyche and, developing telepathic gifts to, telepathic communication, clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, so on and so forth. It can definitely help you to ease through your journey with that as well. So I'm not sure how many of you knew that, but if you didn't, now you know. If you don't know, now you know. So yeah. And what crystals does everyone else have? Just curious, because I have my own collection. Wait, we tried, but now we're not sticking around. Oh, you guys are talking about the reading, I guess. Hold on. Oh, snap. Hope, I'm so sorry. I just saw your message. That's awesome. That's cool. I wish I would have went to prom. I never went, so I hope they enjoyed it. Look, I'm just catching up, y'all. I'm moving a little slow, You know what I'm saying? I love all my crystals. Labradorite is one of my favorite. Yes, girl. Yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you guys the flash. Is this the right side for the flash? Oh, wait. I always like play. Yes. Look at that. Wait. Nice. And then there's a little bit of pinks and purples. Cool. Hell yeah. And guys, insomniacs are those that have sleep disorders, those of us that are healing from trauma or working through this trauma, PTSD, stuff like that. In case you guys did not know, when it comes to narcissism, we can develop PTSD just by being around them and having gone through it. So this crystal, lepidolite, is really helpful for that. I usually sleep with this as well, and it does help kind of ease you into REM sleep and then a deeper sleep as well. So, yeah, I mean, I have a lot to share with you guys. I love to collect these things, and I just love to look at all of these unique pieces, you know what I mean, and really feel them and just, I don't know, I think it's so cool that the earth can create things like this. It's so cool, I don't do anything dyed, but it's very beautiful to look at. And just the science behind it. It's like people are like, oh, they're just rocks. Okay, yeah, you have a point. Yes, they are stones and crystals, but they have a specific frequency, just like all of us have a specific frequency. Everything is vibrating. We just can't see the vibration itself, but we are living proof that we all vibrate. Music is all about sound vibrations. Everything is a vibration. The universe is vibrating and breathing. And so each crystal has a specific frequency, therefore having its own specific metaphysical property to help with a specific area of the body or dealing with the psyche, the baser self and the etheric self. So, but I really thought it was interesting. When I got the magnetites, the little octahedrons, they're so teeny, but they're very powerful. And then I also have these two blue kyanite. I'm wondering if I should do a giveaway for these, though. Or one of them. This is a really beautiful. And I like how this one's bigger than this one. I might, because it shows the blue off a little bit more. You know what I mean? This one you can't really tell too much. But these are beautiful to sleep with for sure. So if we are trying to tap into our subconscious, then the dream realm is where we can unlock certain blockages or certain, self-imposed obstacles and blockages. just through our mindsets, because 95% of the brain's function is subconscious, and we don't realize that. So consciously, we may be actively working towards releasing people and not giving a fuck anymore, but subconsciously is what we need to start shifting our focus towards to truly cleanse ourselves of that energy. You know, since it's subconscious, the only way we can access it is through the dream realm, meditation. You know, things can come from the surface, from the subconscious that way, because we are being still, we are being silent, we are becoming one with ourselves, and we are taming the monkey mind, which is that of the conscious mind. That is our where our ego is, our id, our primitive urges. So, and you know what? Maybe you guys can help me identify this. What the hell is this? This was a gift with one of my blue kyanites. I think it was the smaller one. It looks like amber to me because I have citrine right here. And wait, he died laughing. Why? Why is he laughing at me? Stop fucking laughing at me. I'm being serious. Okay, so anyways, what is this? Because I feel like I was thinking carnelian, but look, I have carnelian right here. And they don't look in it like the color. Look, it's like I was thinking amber or something. But I know that citrine and carnelian can be lighter or darker in shade too, but it just, I don't know. Look, like, doesn't it look like amber? Am I tripping? And then this is carnelian right here. Whatever. Anyway, it's a mystery to me. Maybe it's an agate or something. Which one's this one? Malachite. I like to study, like try and remember. Who gave it to me? Well, when I bought one of the, or I think it was this crystal actually, the peacock ore, it came with gifts. That's why I like to get things from Etsy, because they end up giving you other little crystals or whatever you're getting, they add to the order as just a little surprise gift. And so this came with the small kyanite, and then with this kyanite, or with these magnetites, I got this piece of kyanite. And I got this clear quartz and moonstone from when I got my white sage and all that stuff. So yeah. What, baby? Do you want to go? Hold on, guys. Let me let Poppy out. Do you want to go out, baby? You can. Hey, Grandma. Hey, girl. What are you doing? Hey, baby. Hey. What are you doing? Angel? Hey. Come on. Get your butt up in here, boy. All right, come on. Come on, y'all. You want to say hi to everybody? Angel, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh. Okay, guys, you want to meet Angel? This is Angel. That's my baby. All right, baby. Go ahead. That's my adopted son. And then he has a brother named Heaven. So Heaven and Angel. But Heaven has one blue eye and one green eye. I haven't been able to get him on camera yet, but one of these days we'll get him. Alrighty, sweetie. I'll catch you next time, girl. Thank you. I'm very, very beautiful with blonde hair. It suits you very well. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yes, they are. And they're sweethearts. What are you doing, baby? But yeah, on the topic of crystals and stuff like that, that's, you know, if you guys have been having any energy depletion issues or dealing with anything that you feel like is on the outside, it's external to you, that's trying to influence your mind negatively or your energy negatively, then, you know, using crystals, especially in you know, charging them, you know, people don't really discuss that. You know, I like to charge mine with white. Well, first of all, I like to cleanse mine with white sage and the sun. And when you leave them out in the sun, it not only cleanses them, but it charges them. You can even use the moon's energy as well. And you can use any, you know, use it during any moon cycle. It doesn't matter, but preferably during the full moon is a good time to do it, or during a new moon. And that's also, I use my crystals to make moon water, stuff like that. So new moon water, full moon water. And you can even add that moon water. Like if you're trying to manifest, then you want to do something during the new moon. That way it's growing and we're getting into the waxing phase leading up to the full moon. But if you want to remove something such as generational curses or hexes, things like that, then you would use it during the full moon. And then as it's going into the waning phase, into the new moon phase. So you can use moon water with your spiritual baths. You can use moon water with any rituals that you do. To cleanse your deck, to cleanse yourself, so on and so forth. But definitely, yes, sea salt and water, Epsom salt also works. I usually put a mixture of Epsom and sea salt. And of course, I set my intention and I call on my ancestors, the angels, to please protect everyone and all of my babies inside and around my home and allow us to stay safe when we venture outwards. And I also keep 2 wards by my front door, which is a piece of hematite and a piece of rose quartz. That way only grounding and love can enter my home. And when you leave, you'll be feeling that way, even if you came in feeling some type of way. But it's always good to clear the crystals regularly. And I would suggest, you know, if you do daily use, or even if it's occasional use throughout the week, I would still do it weekly and just find a sunny day and just let them sit on the windowsill or whatever and just let them soak it up, and then work with them once again. Because there's something I actually learned. And when it comes to crystals, they also tend to be a double-edged sword, or can be used as a double-edged sword. So for example, you can infuse or program a crystal to do negative things. And the more that you add to that, never cleansing it, you know, if you attach certain negative entities to it, things like that, I've seen where that can have a major negative impact on one's lives, just being in the presence of that kind of energy amplified by the crystals, right? Or you can choose to use it for light, which is for healing purposes. So keep that in mind. That's why it's always important to cleanse and to recharge your crystals, just like it's important to cleanse and recharge your chakra centers. And I would suggest that be a daily thing, or at least occasional throughout the week. Have some time for peace, align yourself, because any blockages in your chakra centers can cause, you know, like for example, the crown chakra, that can cause, you know, you to have delusions, or, you know, to have mental breakdowns, or to start seeing things that aren't there, starting to get more acquainted with darker spirits. You know, if you have blockages in your crown, that's what you'll start to see. Even the third eye, just if that's blocked, you won't be able to tap into your intuition as easily. That, I feel like that is the intuitive antenna. Now, the throat chakra, you know, if there's blockages with that, then there's always going to be an issue with communication, especially with our relationships. And if we don't know how to express ourselves, they start to manifest into physical ailments. Blockages in the heart, we've already discussed that, especially the heart, the solar, and the sacral, and the root chakras. These are our baser selves. The heart is being in the center of our etheric bodies and our physical bodies. And so, you know, if our heart's blocked, then we're not centered, we're imbalanced. The solar, if we're, if we have blockages there, we're very insecure. We feel we have digestion issues. We have a lack of confidence issue. We feel like we're depleted of energy. We're drained. So when people project their insecurities and their fears and their negativity onto us, or if they have attachments to their body, then they can manifest or attach to our chakra centers, because our chakra centers are like our filtration system when it comes to how we process energy. And being empaths, that's very important for us to keep that clear and recharged as well. So crystals and chakras really go hand in hand in that aspect. But with the sacral chakras, if you have blockages there, you won't be able to manifest. You won't be able to, start to see tangible things come of your efforts. It just seems like everything's hit or miss. And then the root chakra, if there are blockages there, then your relationships are affected. Everything on the physical plane is affected. So your home, your foundation, your family, your relationships, your friendships, all of these things, money, resources, all of these things are affected if we have these blockages and we don't clear them. And so I even got this chart along with one of my orders, and I love it. It's cute, but it has all of what each chakra is for. So crown chakra is all about your connection to spirit. And so the crystals you can use for that is clear quartz, selenite, amethyst, phenacite, clear calcite, and angel aura. The third eye is all about intuition and wisdom, lapis, lazuli, amethyst, azurite, and sapphire. The throat chakra is all about truth and action, sodalite, blue lace agate, aquamarine, and aqua aura quartz. The heart chakra, love and acceptance, rose quartz, aventurine, kunzite, pink tourmaline, jade, watermelon tourmaline, wave light, and green fluorite. And I actually have some green fluorite right here. But remember what we discussed about fluorite in general, being able to cloak our etheric bodies during astral travel and during our times of rest and sleep. The solar chakra is all about emotional balance and detox. So citrine, tiger eye, honey calcite, and yellow jasper. Sacral chakra is creation and sexuality. Orange calcite, carnelian, aragonite, and sunstone. And your root chakra or your base chakra, grounding and security. So agate, bloodstone, red tiger eye, garnet, which is the first stone for Capricorns, woo-woo. Hematite, onyx, smoky quartz, red jasper, and shaman stones. So balancing and energizing the chakra system here, it says kyanite, clear quartz, selenite, phenacite, citrine, aqua aura, and Tazin aura. So the only two things I need is aqua aura, Tazin aura, and phenacite. I'll type them out so you guys know how to spell them, because some of them are spelled in a way that maybe we wouldn't think they're spelled initially. Wow. They even have a feng shui thing here for how to place your crystals, because you can create crystal grids, and that's what helps them charge and amplify their powers. And it even affects the environment and the atmosphere in that environment. So feng, wind, and shui, water, is the art of working with the flow of energy to enhance life, love, and peace in one's environment. The subtle yet powerful unseen energies of our world assist us in creating and enhancing our life experiences. So place stone treatments in the appropriate sectors for assistance in these specific areas. Enhance the cure by using the amount of crystals indicated by the number in each sector. And I love how the phone number for this is 801-333-3777. And we were just talking about angel numbers, and it even says Lotus at the bottom, but her company is called I Love Lotus. And it's funny, when I got the magnetite, I paid $3.33 for these, and shipping was $1.11, so it came out to $4.44. So I liked how that worked out. But here's the little diagram here, and you guys can see the numbers associated with each section. And you guys can always come back and screenshot this or whatever and try it for yourself and see how it works out for you. I might even try this because I've never seen this. It's called the Tibetan Black Hat Feng Shui Facing Door. And then the Flying Stars Feng Shui South. So the blue is north and the red is south. That's interesting. Happy Sunday, Pisces world. Yes, thank you. Sorry if I've misspelled any crystal names. Oh, no, you're good, sweetie. You guys know what you're looking for and stuff. Hell. Gotta try that. Hematite and rose quartz by the door. Yes, ma'am. Hell yeah. Words equal power. That is so true, Renee. But that was so crazy, y'all. When I was dancing earlier, did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit? They were trying to stop my shine, bro. Why? Why though? Like you can't, this is a force to be reckoned with. We all are now a force to be reckoned with. There's no way to bypass that, my main man, my guy. You can't surpass that, my guy. Okay? Oh, you know, honestly, I just go with my gut. When I feel these crystals all together and I start placing them in a grid or, you know, I do my own thing, but I kind of align them associated with like what chakra center they're for. And sometimes I mix it up and it really doesn't matter how you place them. You know, sometimes you can just go with your intuition and whatever feels right to you can work, you know. Like this. And you know what? Do you guys, okay, everybody in the chat right now, who wants to see my vision board? Because I made a vision board around this time last year. And I'm not sure how you guys feel about vision boards, but I took a whack at it. And I like it. I like what I came up with. And some of the things on there have been manifesting. But yeah, everyone, if you want to see my chart, hit 1 in the chat right now. Everybody right now, drop the number 1. I like how it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that comes out to 10. Completions, completions, baby. What, Grandma? Look, Hope's the only one that hit 1. Come on, guys. Ooh, it's 6:55. Hey. Hey, girl. All right, baby. Go ahead. Love you. Anywho, okay, so I'm gonna show y'all. Fuck it. So here's my vision board. You guys can try and see all the little hidden things I've placed in there too. But there's a money stack. There's a hand holding a big ass stack of money in there. And then there's like a $6.2 billion house hidden in there. And then there's a Mahatma Gandhi hidden in there. I got a Native American coin hidden in there, you know. And so I just basically used, you know, different pages from magazines and just picked out at least what would suffice. Like kind of, now I don't want my bathroom to be how it was on that vision board, but just envisioning something better. Shit, I keep throwing my smoke. Damn. No, but I just wanted to envision something a lot more spacious, and something where I can really use my imagination and just go from there. You know what I mean? But it's a good start. And if you guys haven't made a vision board, maybe try it out. Just go through a magazine and just find, even if it's just a picture or something that, catches your eye, or something associated with what it is that you're trying to manifest, then you certainly can do that. And I don't think I ever showed you guys my little lighter collage, but I'll get up in a minute. Hold on. All right, here we go. Okay, come on. I'm taking y'all with me. So, there we go. Okay, all right. It's like, how am I going to do this? So yeah, I kind of coordinated everything. I put some feathers up there. There's a blue jay feather, blackbird feather, pigeon feather, and then there's an owl over there. You can see him looking at us sideways. And then I got all my favorite, well, some of my favorite gars. I have some sticky sweets, which are caramel peach. And then the summer twist, which is lemon and mango. And they're really good. And then, of course, the cappuccino faux canes, you got to have the classic grape. And plus, it was purple, so I wanted it. And yeah, there's a little thing that I found out there. It said 7 stars, and the number 7 is significant to me. And then there was another one, and it's like a little panda on there, and it says pride. I think it was like a piece of a cigarette box or something like that. But yeah, it says pride, and I like that. It's interesting. And then I think they have it. They have some Chinese characters on there, something like that. And then we have the little Scooby snacks hiding right there, And yeah, I got a little fox lighter, got a diamond lighter. You feel what I'm saying? You got the sun and the moon and shit. You got AC/DC, Leonard Skinner. Boy, I ain't playing games. You feel me? But yeah, I love my little thing, man. I love making stuff like that. But yeah. Woo! I'm up, down, and all around today, huh? I'm showing the world what I'm made of. Do y'all see? Oh. Whoa, did I move that thing? Oh. Let me see. I think there might be a little bit of a delay between the chat and the visuals, though. That's odd. The fuck? Yo. Draw or paint. I do both. That's a good way to, use a creative outlet as like a release. It used to be writing for me. Writing is another, I almost forgot about that. Writing is another good way of tapping into your subconscious. So, sometimes I find myself, like, even when I was drinking or high or whatever, it didn't matter, sober, whenever, I wrote. And I was allowed to say everything that I've been wanting to say that I knew I could never say. I knew that it would never be understood. But it allowed me to release it in such a way that it was final. That's cool. So we talked about meditation. We talked about clearing and cleansing the chakras, clearing and cleansing your crystals. We talked about spiritual baths, and now we're talking about writing. All of these things, especially when it comes to manifestation and it comes to reprogramming your mind to get out of poverty consciousness and into the consciousness of abundance and prosperity, health and wealth, beauty and creation, fertility, things like this. We must transmute that. We must transmute that. And, ooh, that truck sounded good. Did y'all hear that? Yeah. I'm weird. I'm fascinated with cars, technology, mechanical engineering. So I think it's cool. But yeah, when I hear a good sounding truck, girl, I'm like, ooh. And sometimes, like, when I listen to cars, it'll sound like it's a little concrete jungle out there with like little mechanical animals. Yes. Yes. The growl. I need to get, what is that called? It's not a robe. It's called something else, like a little smoker's jacket or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? And have, you know, the little corn cob pipe or whatever the hell it was. This is my little rinky-dink version of that. Hey, Chin. While I'm coughing all on you. Hey, girl, what's going on? That's funny. All right, you guys. One more tune before I get my ass up out of here, y'all. I need to get me some grub. Grub-a-lub-lub.
Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there.
perfect. What a perfect way to end this day, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been fun. Guys, stay strong, stay focused. We will prevail. We will triumph. We are victorious. We are beautiful. We are worthy. We are abundant. And we are in the Lotus Squad. So hold your head up high. Know that you fine as fuck. You a boss bitch. You know, you boss hogging. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for those weekly zodiac readings, because that is coming up. Pisces will be first because you guys showed out. 13,000 of you guys listened to me. I appreciate it. Pisces moon in this bitch. You know. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for that. And until next time, you guys, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.